Hey, how you doing guys? ZDEyE here. So today I wanted to talk about regarding as well, since Sony has pulled away from the PAX East that was supposed to be happening at the end of this month. And it only raises the concerns regarding what will be next. Basically, there are some other events that may not be even happening any longer since, well, as we know, coronavirus. It's because it's kind of weird the way like coronavirus is happening currently in Asia, right, and that area in that location, but the measures have been taken into the custody, and the considerations, the security and all that has been taken all the way to America as well. And of course PAX East is supposed to be was it Boston, I believe, was supposed to be happening, PAX East, and well, obviously east of America. And so yeah, I'm just kind of still concerning. Now I understand completely why that was done, or what if some people with the virus could have been coming into the event and then getting infected, more people, so event is obviously out of the question. Well, I personally think Sony done a good job, and it was necessary for the security of the people, for safety reasons. It's understandable completely. It's a good move for them. It sucks for a lot of other people, personally for me as well, since we're not going to be able to see any of games. Now, I personally think still life is a little bit more important than than some kind of entertainment. A little bit more important, right? Anyway, no. You know what? Let's get into serious, matter. Basically, yes, life is a lot more important than any sort of the entertainment. So yes, we need to consider this, the notice, and so basically we don't get infected, anything like that with this coronavirus. And but basically as well, regarding the concerns I've also already mentioned at the beginning of the commentary, is just that there's actually a very good possibility now, since well, as we know it, PlayStation 5 event should have been happening as well, presumably maybe in February, maybe it could be happening again March, maybe April, who knows. This time it's doubtful that it will be happening in February. I personally think it will be happening actually in the March, maybe in April, the latest, but still, because of this and Sony pulling away so quickly as well from the PAX East after the announcement that they will be going, but then they changed their mind obviously. So basically it just raises the concerns again. Will there even be some sort of the PlayStation 5 event at all? And it's kind of concerning because I kind of did not want to see this personally. I don't want to think like this as well. It is a little bit negative, if that makes sense. But also I have to be realistic, right? We don't know how long this coronavirus situation will be lasting for. Like, we don't know when it will be resolved, and it seems like it's just only growing instead of actually reducing, with the size of viruses and the infected. Basically, it's still kind of concerning about this part. We should also have to actually understand there's actually a good possibility that E3 overall may cancel. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not as if E3 itself will be cancelled, but a lot of other people and companies, I should probably rephrase that, will be pulling away from the E3 2020. I know it sucks. I know it's like a Christmas for gamers out there. I'm one of them as well. It really does suck. Security for the people and the safety reasons is a lot more important, obviously. I understand that a lot of people wouldn't really want to hear all about this, the cancellations possibilities as well. Just the thinking alone isn't a great thing, especially as so many people, there are some, simple-minded people as well, just like don't understand the reasons to this. Maybe I shouldn't say simple-minded people. Maybe they just simply don't understand it. I apologize about the wording of my phrases. By the way, guys, I think it's important for me to clarify a few things as well about me as well. I do apologize to a lot of wordings, and a lot of things I say may impact negatively a lot of people because the way I pronounce things, especially. I really am sorry about this. I don't mean any harm. I don't mean any harassment to anybody. I don't want to bully anyone. Sure, I could be very tough with my words, especially with the choice and phrasing that I do. And obviously, my first language is not English. I'm sure you probably already would have noticed by now, but still, English is not my first language. And so, obviously, we have to consider as well a few things as such that I'm talking about in here in this commentary as well. It is concerning. I hope that a lot of people can understand what I'm trying to get at and trying to say as well. And we might want to ramp up into the possibilities that, for example, a lot of the events may be cancelled as well. That's including E3 2020. That will be happening in June. And I don't know, it's always not exactly profitable. You lose a lot of money because of this. You know, first you announce that it will be happening, then the next moment you announce it will not be happening. You will be losing money on that part. So, you know, maybe it's just we have to, of course we have to wait and see how the response will be happening anyway. Sony pulling away, Microsoft, I would not be surprised if they would pull away as well. And man, oh man, maybe now it's the best way to do about this is just putting everything digitally, right? Announcing all the stuff. Or maybe, for example, I don't know, Mark Cerny, he could come up to the camera and talk all about the PlayStation 5 and the announcements and how it looks and how much it will be worth and everything, and the release date and all that good stuff. Maybe that would make more sense. Again, it's not exactly a better idea, you know, placeholders. A lot of people would like to visit these, you know, events and stuff. I don't know. It sucks, but what can we do? Oh, well, at that, looks like I'm gonna leave it on a low note. Well, anyway, at that, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and yeah, have a good one.